hello again. Alrighty, so I have this stack full of just colored paper that I have trimmed off because I was making envelopes. So this is the leftover after I made my envelopes. So what I like to do with this is mix it all up. So it's kind of mixed all in because that's the way the kids like it. And make it into paper stacks, into paper pads. There. Oops. These greens are still really close together. Here, let's see if we can get these mixed in. Alexa, set timer 20 minutes. Alrighty. Good enough. Okay. So this is what I'm talking about. I just take it and this is made with the white paper when I trim it off. And then I just put a piece of colored paper on the top of it. So that's what I'm going to do with these. And I have this piece here already. So I guess I could use that. How wide is that? Yeah, I have to go this way. Okay, so we can make two going that way. And they can only be as thick as however your stapler can make. But the kids love to grab a pad of paper and just start drawing on it. So, and they know that they're allowed to come up and use whatever paper I have here. So I just take it, fold it over, and staple it. I guess I should have pressed it down harder. All right. Nope. Oh. Yes, it did. It did go through. All right, I just have to fold it over. Didn't think it made it, but it did. All right, press those down, and then just trim this off. There you go, pad of paper. All righty, so I guess I got enough to make another. So that's just a fun little idea of something you can do. I'm running out of staples. Whoops. That could be. All right, what's going on with my stapler tonight? That's weird. Okay, stapler doesn't want to work tonight. Good thing I ordered a new one. It's coming in soon. Should be here. Oh, tomorrow, as a matter of fact. So there's two. So I'm going to stop now because you get the gist. Because my stapler is being stupid and doesn't want to work tonight. So I will save these, and I'll continue making them when I get my new stapler in. But isn't that a fun way to use up some scraps too? Alrighty, so those are done. So now going through my scrap box here, let's see, I have another punch. I've got a heart punch, great big heart punch. This one, oh, Recollections. My mother-in-law gave this one to me. Alrighty, that was a gift from her. So let's see if I can find anything that's big enough that I can punch out in here. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. These are kind of big. You know what? I could use some of this blue paper. That would be pretty, and some of these. Oh, maybe I will. That's big enough. That's big enough. Alrighty. Okay, well, that's a good start. There you go. Alrighty, let's see how many we can get on this. And again, I like to put messages on these, to stamp stuff on them, or just go ahead and make them into tags, or whatever I can. That was a mistake. Alrighty. It's kind of thin. It's just paper. I'm not liking that. I'll have to go on envelopes. This is paper, but I wonder how kind of thick. That's okay, I'll use that. Ooh, snuck one more out of there. Perfect. Alrighty, so that one's done. Back punch bucket. Alright. What else? Let's see. Oh, I've got these. These are fun to do. I've got 3 postage stamp sizes. And I really do like punching these out because, let's see. Got a couple in here already. I like punching them out because I can make them into faux postage and they look really pretty. So let me do that. Let me punch some of these out. And I also like having these for the inside of cards. So to put a little message on, or for borders or whatever. Right now I don't really have too much regular scrap paper. But that's okay. We'll get as many as we can out of these. I can get a whole row of these. Because this is the Kleenex box. Can I get another one? Or no, this was packaging. Yeah, this is packaging for something. They always have such pretty papers behind packaging. And I noticed when my husband, some of his liquor boxes, they have some pretty colors in the boxes too. So I hope that this gives you some ideas of how you can use your card scraps. I try to use up as much of my card scraps as possible. Oh, there's some more white. Some more blue. And the shapes I really do like because I use them. If I didn't use them, then I wouldn't be cutting them, because I've learned my lesson on that. That's just silliness to be cutting them all up if you're not really going to be using them. But once I cut these up, then I'll start using them in different ways. Alrighty. So I'll keep that. What? That's big enough for that heart. Where did I put my heart? I put it away. Yep. Right there. Let's cut the heart out. Oh, yes. Perfect. Turn it that way. Get one more. Oh, yeah. Perfecto mundo. Awesome. Alrighty. These are just envelopes, the inside of envelopes. And it just amazes me the pretty colors that are inside these envelopes. My hands are going to be swollen later. But to me, honestly, crafting is worth it. Crafting is worth the pain sometimes. Will that fit? Yes. Nope. Darn. But it'll fit in here. Boy, that's real busy. Woohoo! So any shape that you cut out, if you can, I like to sometimes just layer them on top of each other. So like a heart, to just take it and just layer it, like fold it in half like this, and then just put 3D dots behind it, and then 3D it up like this. Glue it down the center and glue it on, and have it a little raised up with the thick foam behind it, and then you can decorate those. That's a fun idea to make too. Alrighty, and I'm going to be making some of those because I'm almost out of my little hearts, so I'll be making some of those soon. I think I might be done with that heart now, so let's do some more of these. Alrighty, so I think I've got enough of these. So what I want to do now is get the next size smaller, which is this one, and start cutting out some so that I can show you what I do with them. You see, you can lay them right on top, and I can either do it that way and just glue them together and then embellish them, or just use it this way. You can cut them in half this way or in half triangle, and you can use them like similar to what I did with that circle card. You can line them up around the edges, just like I did this circle card, cutting them in half. So you could take these and glue them together and line them up like that, or this way, and that looks really neat. Alrighty. Alright, so get a couple out of here. And sometimes, sometimes I have some really pretty papers in here, and other times I have just scrapping junk mail, which is most of this. But that's okay. I don't mind scrapping junk mail. It's free decorative paper as far as I'm concerned. My heating cooling unit above my desk flows straight down. So the cats really like sitting up here, but right now I've kicked them out of here, and one's on the bed and one's downstairs with Papa. All right, what other colors do I have in here? Ooh, I gotta, that one's already taped together. Oops, more white. That's a pretty one. That's actually, I can do a big one. Wow, that's dizzy to look at. Whew, real dizzy. Alrighty, and that's a little card. That's really old. That came from Grandma's house. Alrighty, so more white scraps. Those can go in the white box. More white. Yep. So now you see my process of getting through some of my stuff. I really do like keeping up with my scraps. I don't like getting this far ahead. This was just overwhelming the last couple, this video and my last video. I just had too many. That just gets to me when I get that backed up. So this is good to get it under control for me. Alrighty. Cardboard, better save that one. Alrighty. Now, where did I put those other layers? Oh, I had them in one of these boxes. Oh, golly gee. Okay, I still have these scraps too. Alright, I need to, these are my little bitty scraps. That's where these need to go. Alrighty, so we're getting down to my itty bitties. So most of these are going to come in here now. Good, and that's from when I was taping them together. Ooh, I can punch out a heart with that one. That's going to be hard to punch. Ooh, did it. Awesome. Alrighty, oops, another one, the same thing. That was from packaging. Negatives I can use for cards. That'll be nice. Some strips. The strips need to go right in my strip box. I have decorative paper strips and cardstock strips. If it's solid, paper or solid, then it goes in paper or decorative. That's just cardstock strip. That's what I do in my strips. And then once this is what I use to make those other, my rolls of tape with, my border tapes. These, my border tapes. Yep. Alrighty, so these scraps can pretty much come in here now, because these are mostly all little dinky ones. Alrighty, well, you don't have to sit here and watch me do this part. So, alrighty, I guess I'm done for now. So, until we meet again, enjoy and happy scrapping.